Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this friendship bracelet, which I called the X leather design. You will be able to see why in a while. So let's begin. You are going to need 2 strands of embroidery floss with different colors. Each one of them needs to be about 42 inches long, or that makes about 106 centimeters. Fold them in half and make an overhand loop knot at the top. After that, you need to tape them down to your working surface, or if you have a clipboard, you can use it instead, of course. Now it's very important to separate the strings carefully. We have to separate them in mirror-like manner, which means if you have 2 different colors, we need to put one color on the inside and the other one on the outside. This pattern consists only of 3 rows, so we have to follow them carefully. Now I'm going to begin by placing the first row. On the left side, we are going to make a backward-forward knot. I hope that you're familiar with the 4 kinds of knots, and if you're not, you have to watch a beginner's guide first to get the hang of it. Please be careful that the other strings don't mess in the way. And on the other side, we do the exactly opposite thing. So we are going to make a forward-backward knot. We form a 4 with our strings, and this time we make a forward-backward knot. So here's a quick checkup. If you have done well so far, the strings will be in their initial places, exactly the same as when we started. So orange is on the outside and blue is on the inside. Now let's begin by doing the second row. On the second row we have one forward knot, or should I say forward knot. And on the right side we are going to make one full backward knot. The strings already changed their places, as you can see. So now orange is on the inside. And the third row consists only of one forward or one backward knot. It doesn't really matter which one you're going to do, because you will get the same result. So whatever feels more comfortable for you, you can do that. And now we are done. These are the 3 rows that we need to follow, but I'm going to do the same thing once again just to show you. And now, as you can see, the colors have switched their places. So we are doing basically the same thing but with different colors. This is row number 1. Just as before, we are doing one backward-forward knot on the left side, and then one forward-backward knot on the right side. This time we are working with the orange one. Okay, row number 2. One forward knot on the left side, and one backward knot on the right side. Okay, and row number 3, like I said before, one forward or one backward knot. It doesn't really matter which one you're going to do, you will get the same result. So this is all that we need to follow to make this friendship bracelet. You are going to repeat these 3 steps until you reach the length long enough to fit your wrist. And when we are done with this, we make an overhand loop at the end, as close to the end as possible, of course. And now cut off the excess by leaving a tail. I'm not really sure how long the tail needs to be. It could be shorter or longer depending on your preferences. Now all that is left for us to do is form 2 separate tails to form the closure. If you would like, you can braid them, or you can just swirl them around like I'm trying to do at the moment, and probably at this time regretting that I didn't just braid them. So as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit with it. So it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you have two separate tails. You can do whatever you like or whatever looks prettier to you. But we are going to need 2 of them to make our closure. Okay, so I'm not good at this officially. Okay, probably it would be a better idea to braid them, to separate each one of them into 3 parts and braid them. I should have. Okay, so the good thing about this bracelet is that it's actually two-faced, or it has 2 different sides. So you can wear it on whichever side you like better. It looks different on one side and on the other. Okay, so this is how we make our closure. We put one of the ends through the loop and tie it around with the other one. Also, I'm going to show you another bracelet that I made following exactly the same design, but it looks very different because I made it with macrame string and it's only one colored, so the pattern looks very different. However, I assure you that I followed exactly the same steps, and also the closure is different because I used a sliding knot to make it adjustable, as you can see around here.